Okay then, aloha and then welcome to Puna Hongwanji Buddhist Temple online Buddhist education series. Let's chant and then learn Shoshinge part 8. So again, first part we are learning about Shoshinge, and then again this is about the structure of the Shoshinge, and we're learning. There are three main categories on your left, and then expressing one's trust, chapter on sutras, and then chapter on masters, and then we are learning about Amida Buddha, spending the 18 verses. Yeah. Then so this is about the third and the fourth verses. Hozo bo satsui ni ji zai seiji zai o bussho. So again, translation was Bodhisattva Dharmakara in his causal stage under the guidance of the Raja Buddha. As we have learned in the last video, there was this story about Amida Buddha, so showing when Amida Buddha was Bodhisattva Dharmakara, the practitioner, in his causal stage. Yeah, so Buddha was the king, and then hearing the story or message by the Raja Buddha, he was so impressed by the message, so he determined, I gotta be the Buddha like you. So he became a Bodhisattva Dharmakara. Yeah. Then when we hear those stories, or when I first time listen to this story, there was a Raja Buddha, and then Amida Buddha was Bodhisattva Dharmakara. The question came to my mind was this question. Are there many Buddhas? Didn't you have this kind of question? Wow, to me, I thought I know only that time Shakyamuni Buddha I knew, and then Amida Buddha I knew. I never known that Raja Buddha. And as I study, looks like there are many Buddhas. But the question is again, are there many Buddhas? The answer is yes. Yeah. In Mahayana tradition, there are countless Buddhas, symbolizing the truth that transcends time and then space. The answer is yes, there are countless Buddhas. And if you been to attending a Sunday service or singing a gatha, you may hear countless Buddhas like sands of Ganges River, or countless Buddhas like stars in the night sky. Yeah, so it could be we may have heard countless Buddhas, but the reason is again because the Buddha is symbolizing truth itself. Yeah, therefore there are countless, or what it means in Buddhism context. Yeah. So Shakyamuni Buddha is we know Buddha was born in India about 2,500 years ago, and then Buddha is the awakened one, enlightened one. Yeah, somebody who awakened to the truth. Yeah? So truth is so important. Yeah. So it is said Shakyamuni Buddha found the truth. We never say Shakyamuni Buddha created or produced or generated the truth. What we say is simply Shakyamuni Buddha found, encounter, or reveal the truth to us. So it is said that whether Shakyamuni Buddha was born or not, truth has been there. Yeah, truth was there. Truth is here. Truth will be there. Simply, Shakyamuni Buddha is the one who found this truth, and this truth is named as Buddhism, because it's a Buddha found and then teaching about the truth. Yeah. So therefore, like this picture, Newton. What do you call when an apple is falling? What kind of truth or scientific fact is? Yeah, gravity. Yeah? Gravity is there. So gravity is there even before Newton found the truth. Yeah. It doesn't matter if this person or another person appear, whether human beings knew or doesn't know, it doesn't matter. The gravity has been in the past, and then present, and then future, because it is the truth. Yeah, it could be like a sunrise sun sets. It's truth. So again, truth has been there. Then also it guiding us, yeah. Then so in the past, if truth has been there, and then if Shakyamuni Buddha is simply the one who found the truth, that idea or understanding come to the conclusion that then in the past there must have been other Buddhas like Shakyamuni Buddha. Yeah? One of the theory is there were 7 Buddhas, including the Shakyamuni Buddha too. So there are other Buddhas prior to before Shakyamuni Buddha's birth. Why? Because again, Buddhism is about truth, and Buddha is the one who awakened to this truth. Then we don't have to limit this person only to Shakyamuni Buddha. There, okay, true, could be there are other Buddhas, and then there are another theory or understanding. There are more Buddhas, like over 50 Buddhas or 20 something Buddhas. But simply as an example, I'm choosing that, sharing that there are understanding of 7 Buddhas in the past, yeah? And this idea, in the past, yeah, there were Buddhas. In the present, there is a Buddha. So the future, yeah, because truth never changing, therefore even in the future, there will be the Buddha. One of the understanding is that is a Maitreya Bodhisattva. This is still Bodhisattva, but in the future, after countless years from now, there will be another Buddha will appear in the future. So it's kind of the interesting, yeah. Again, understanding was it's about truth. So past, present, future, Buddha has been there. Therefore, in the past, Buddha was there. In the present, Buddha is here. And then for the future, Buddha will be appearing. Yeah? Then, this also about the same thing, the pains and the struggles of people. Yeah? Again, if you remember in the past, or Buddhism is about compassion and then wisdom. Yeah? Or beginning of the origin of Dharmakara Bodhisattva was, there are so many people who are going through pain, suffering, or struggles. Yeah, struggles. Therefore, Dharmakara Bodhisattva determination was, I get to save those people. I get to help. I get to offer liberation, yeah, to those people who are going through pains and then suffering. So again, truth in this Buddhist context, truth is there, so that can bring comfort to those people who are in pains and struggles. Yeah. So then Shakyamuni Buddha is the one. Yeah. He also suffered from the pains. Yeah. Life, aging, illness. Human beings and then living beings killing each other. We have so many pains, mental, physical, so many pains. Therefore, Buddha suffered from it, and then Buddha, took a journey to find those answers. Yeah. So Buddha was a historical person, same as like other me and then you, but found the truth. Then offering the medicine or spiritual medicine or answer to the pains and struggles of people. Yeah. Then again, Shakyamuni Buddha is the one. Yeah? We call it awakened one. Yeah. Truth to the truth. Then this truth, Shakyamuni Buddha talking, hey, there is a Amida Buddha as a truth. Then this story is in the larger sutra. So from our Jodo Shinshu perspective and as understanding is, larger sutra is about Amida Buddha. And Amida Buddha's stories can be found in the larger sutra. Yeah? So far it's okay. So again, this is about the truth. Historically, Shakyamuni Buddha was there. Therefore, truth has been there even before Shakyamuni Buddha's birth. Then it brought about the idea of there were Buddhas in the past. One of them is 7 Buddhas. And then for the future, there will be the Buddha will appear. Again, we can see the truth, never changing truth is there. Then again, Amida Buddha's story we can find in a larger sutra. Yeah? So again, Shakyamuni Buddha, yeah? Shakyamuni Buddha now we understand. So is talking about the truth, yeah? Then Buddha as the awakened one, talking about so many stories, teachings, yeah? It is said that Buddha uniqueness of Buddha teaching is Buddha talks about teaching depending on the person, yeah? About the audience, seeing the situation of the audience, Buddha changing the stories, how to deliver, yeah? Even our life too, yeah? We will change how to talk, what to say, like to the children or kids, or to the adults, yeah? Even the kids, we have to changing the how to speak, what to talk about, according to their preference or their stage, yeah? Even to the adults, even same situation, we will going through the same things differently, yeah? So Buddha teaching is again up to each person, like a medicine, yeah? Doctor offering the medicine for the person according to person's needs, yeah? So therefore it is said that Buddha teaching exists about the 84,000 teachings, but it's not saying that exactly 84,000. It is symbolizing Buddha teaching is there for every single person's life, pains and struggles, and then teaching serving as a medicine or guidance. Yeah. So again, it's symbolizing again human pains and suffering is limitless. Therefore, Buddha teaching is also unlimited, boundless. Yeah. Then one of the truths was the story about Amida Buddha. Yeah. So Shakyamuni Buddha talking about there was a king, and this king listened to the story by the Buddha named Rukeshwara Raja Buddha, and then decided I want to be a Buddha like you. And then this Buddha Amida Buddha was in this stage. Yeah. So then Shinran Shonin, yeah, also the one who studied countless sutras and then teaching, and then hearing this story about the Amida Buddha. Then Shinran Shonin found, this is the truth, yeah. Then this part becomes the Shinran Shonin put into Shoshinge using the 18 verses. Yeah, this is a story about the Amida Buddha. So Shinran Shonin understanding was Shakyamuni Buddha was born to talk about Amida Buddha. That is only purpose. Yeah. Then we may wonder, wait, but Shakyamuni Buddha talks about 84,000 teaching, and then there are so many different Buddhist sects. But why Shinran Shonin is saying Shakyamuni Buddha was born to teach Amida Buddha? But that is again each person's trust. Yeah. For Shinran Shonin, after hearing, practicing so many different teaching, Shinran Shonin found this teaching is for myself. Yeah? So in a way, Shinran Shonin is not in a position to criticize or comparing which is good and then bad. Everything is, this teaching is for myself. Yeah? If there are other teaching or practice working for you, good for you, it's good for you. But for me, it didn't work. Therefore, this is the only teaching. Yeah? So again, that is our attitude. Yeah? When we listen to teaching, we gotta listen. This is for the sake of me. Yeah? This is for me. Yeah? Then again, for Shinran Shonin, yeah? Then again, incorporating this larger sutra story into Shoshinge as a summary. Then in larger sutra too, describing. Yeah? But then again, same question. But Buddha, you were talking about so many teachings, but how come this story about Amida Buddha so looks different? Yeah. Then one of the observation was one of the disciples, yeah, listened to Shakyamuni Buddha teaching, countless times, many times, but found today you look so different, like shining and then vivid and then clearly you look different from other occasion. Why is that? And then Shakyamuni Buddha began to explain, you have a good observations. Wow, yes, indeed. Today, finally, you are ready to listen to this teaching. I finally can share this story about Amida Buddha. So in that way, this larger sutra, in a way, describing this is indeed one of the most important sutra or teaching I'm going to share. Then, again, for our Pure Land tradition, what we are learning about the seven masters, yeah. Also consider, okay, larger sutra is truly like a diamond, yeah, among the other sutras because of Buddha's so shining. Then that is passed on to Shinran Shonin. Yeah? So again, this is an understanding from the Shinran Shonin. So I mean myself too, I'm learning how Shinran Shonin understand this larger sutra. What is Shinran Shonin's perception? That is how I learn. Yeah. Then that is about the Amida Buddha. Yeah. So this is again about the reason why this story is in Shoshinge. And then when we try to going back to the origin, we can find this story in larger sutra. Yeah? Then as a part of the larger sutra, story is like this way. So again, at that time, there was a king who, having heard the Buddha's exposition of the Dharma, rejoiced in his heart and awakened the aspiration for supreme true enlightenment. He renounced his kingdom and throne and undertook practice as a monk named Dharmakara. Possessed of superior intelligence, courage, and wisdom, he surpassed other people of the world. He went to see Lokeshvara Tathagata, bowed at his feet, circumambulated him 3 times to the right, knelt down on the ground, and putting his palms together in reverence, praised the Buddha with the following verses. Yeah, kind of the sounds familiar. Yeah, we have been learning about the through the Shoshinge again. Yeah, there was a king. Yeah, was there a king? This king had a chance to listen to the story or teaching by the Buddha. In this case, Lokeshvara Buddha. Yeah? So he so rejoiced. Yeah, and then wow, this is amazing. I wanna be like you. Yeah. So he renounced, gave up his position as a king. Then became a monk or a practitioner named Dharmakara. Yeah? So again, we know king was there, now became a Dharmakara bodhisattva. And then this person, has possessed so many wisdom and intelligence. Then he decided, to go to see the Buddha who shared a story with him. Yeah? And then he decided, hey, I want to be like you. Then from there, we'll begin to learn from the next week. But if I share briefly, again, we can see that in the last sentence, yeah, praising the Buddha with the following verses. So this is in our tradition, is a sutra of Nembutsu Ge, yeah, hymn in praise of the Buddha, praising the Buddha's virtue. Yeah. So in this sutra, Nembutsu Ge, Dharmakara Bodhisattva praising the reason why I want to study under you. The reason why you are excellent Buddha is like this way. And in that sutra, while praising the Lokeshvara Buddha as his teacher, also Dharmakara Bodhisattva also explaining, this is my determination, this is my wish. That is written in the Nembutsu Ge. After that again, there is a conversation with the Lokeshvara Buddha and then Bodhisattva Dharmakara, and then there is another story how Bodhisattva Dharmakara practiced, contemplated, and as a result attained enlightenment and then became Amida Buddha. That is again we'll going to learn from the next week too. But again, this is a story about from the larger sutra. Yeah. So okay, now this is about the today's part about Shoshinge itself. Yeah. But again, we are learning the 3rd and then 4th verses. Yeah. This is about it from the larger sutra. Shinran Shonin summarize or put into the essence of the larger sutra into these two verses we are learning. Hozo Bosatsu Iniji Zai Seiji Zai O Busho. Yeah. Okay, then now we are going to learn how to chant. So again, as a review, when we have a chanting, if you see the line over letter O, there is a U will be followed. Yeah, like again, when we have a ki, myo, mu, ryo, ju, nyo, ra, instead of pronouncing in that way, there is a ki, myo, mu, ryo, ju, nyo, ra, yeah. So again, just we make our mouth into that shape, u, yeah, u. Then it will be, sound will be there. Yeah? And also this chanting melody is kind of same melody, music will be applied for every 4 verses, yeah? Except the first one by the leader. So the beginning like this way, so. Yeah, la, so leader will begin. La, 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 and then from there, same melody will be applied 1, 2, 3, 4. So one like a la 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 one more la 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 you got it? So same melody will be applied for every 4 verses until certain part. Again, we will chant it rapid tempo, not too slow. Yeah. Okay, let's try from the beginning. Ki, 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 myo, mu, ryo, ju, nyo, dai, namo, fuka, shigi, ko, honzo, bosatsu, iniji, zai, senji, zai, on, busho, Token Shobutsu Jodo in Kokudo Ninden Shizen Ma Konryu Mujo Shushogan Chohotsuke Udai Guzei Goko Shiyui Shishoju Jusei Myosho Monjipo Uho munyo muhenko muge mutai koen no shoujo kangichi eko udan nanji mushoko chonichi gakko shojin setsu isai gunjo mukosho Hongan myongo shonjongo shishin shingyogan ni joto gaku shondoi nehon ishimetsu dogan jonju nyodai shoi koshusu yuisetsu mida hongan kai Gonjoku akuji gunjokai Oshin nyo dai nyo jitsu gon No hotsu ichinen ki aishin Fudan bon no tokune han
本上逆法再輸入妙種子入海一味摂取進行上昇後意の水波無明暗東内心臓死有無上不真実真人天異尿二個不有無有無しげ妙無暗逆心見教大教義即応超絶合悪種一切全目本部人門心如来具罪願仏言古代小下者善人妙本大理系弥陀仏本願念仏邪見教満中修上信行十字人に難難中死難無可死インド最天使論下中華自治騎士こそ現代諸国世小異妙如来本在大き釈迦如来両が千一種五妙難天竺有十大自主とせ質の在派無権先絶大乗無情報召喚議事所安打賢治難行六六信行異行指導な億年弥陀仏本願次年即時入筆上唯の上昇如来語お本大非軍在用天神菩薩増論説奇妙無下公如来永種たら見真実光線を頂戴誓願こういう本願力栄光移動群上昇一心記入苦毒大崩壊筆逆入大永種種特使連下造世界即昇進女法精進有本の人間人図入生寺恩寺恩下本師論断両天使上皇断小菩薩来三蔵武士十条教本上宣行気楽法天神菩薩論中下報道因果見世願大言猫ゆたり少女死因唯心人惑前本部新人ポ承知生じ即涅槃一子無量光明道小宇宙開復系同社結晶道難所唯妙浄土活入万全自力変言種円満特語感染症三不三神経音言増末法滅道非因一生増悪地具罪死安女外小妙化 So this is kind of the first part with the same melody. But from after this, different melody will be used. Yeah.
So like again, the same way like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different melodies will be applied for every 4 verses. Yeah. So first is like in this way. As you can see, 全道六妙武将意. This is the first melody. But again, same as the first part, there is like a certain pronunciation will be there, like o, ao, e. So if you see the below, this is a simplified version. Yeah. If we chant, could be as it is. It sounds like this way. Yeah? 全道六妙武将意 like that. Actually, supposed to be there's a certain words letter will be there. Yeah, like we learned the o, u. Similar way, I put the for convenience. But if you see the upper part music seat, like instead of 全道 rather we'll chant 全道 yeah 全道六妙武将意 yeah. So that is how we chant it. Again, not like again we make our mouth into that shape, so that there is a sound is there. So again, 全道六妙武将意 one more. 全道六妙武将意 got it? Second is again similar way. 高愛上さんよ逆悪 one more. 高愛上さんよ逆悪 okay one more. 高愛上さんよ逆悪 got it? Then 光明明語見因縁 okay 光明明語見因縁 one more. 光明明語見因縁 okay. Then 海にいる本願第一回 okay. 海にいる本願第一回 okay, one more. 海にいる本願第一回 So these are the 4 melody will be repeated for every 4 verses. Again, for our convenience, I put like i, u, o, au. Try to follow that letters and pronunciation. The one thing can be so again, in this chanting melody, there are 2 parts here. First is we ended like over here, yeah. Then although we'll kind of slowly to end, but right after chanting and the ending part, immediately we begin to chant the new part, yeah. So after we chant this last 4 verses, yeah, if you see the last below, 思案如外照明化 and then immediately 全道 we will do that way. So for today's session, yeah, we'll chant the last part of the first part. Then after we chanting the last part, slowly to end. Then we go to 全道, yeah. Okay, so 三不三神慶音言増末法滅道品一生増悪鎮具罪思案両外照明化全道六妙武将意公
있는 가인이 홍강 다이치가이 교자 쇼주 고응고신 교기 이치는 소응오 요이다이토 격산닝 속쇼호쇼 시조나 겐신코카이 이치다이케 엔키언요 가응이사이 센도시유시 하응센징 오케니노 쇼덴닐 고끄지어크니 유이쇼로츠 가야크자이히 세슈치 노노쇼게 스이후켄 다이히무켄 조생어 혼시겐쿠 묘두케 렘미인젠마 본분이 신슈케쇼 고헨시 센자크 홍어 그악세 겐나이 쇼지 리은댕게 깨치기조 이쇼시 소쿠니유자크조 누이나크 이치신진 이노니 극효다이지 주시또 조사이무헨 고크조크아크 도조크지슈 그도신 유이카신시 코소세.
Okay, how was that? How's that? So again, the chanting is something that as we practice and then doing, we'll getting better, and then we may fail. Still not sure about the melody or tune, but as we continue to chanting practice once a week or every day, listen to melody using our mouth, and then our mouth will remember. Our body and then mouth will memorize the melody tune too. So let's continue to learn Shoshinge itself and then learn how to chant. And therefore, I'm planning to offer maybe next Sunday too in-person session too for those people who are planning to going to Honolulu in September about triple celebration. If you want to know about the triple celebration, search Hawaii Hongwanji. You can see that about our website. Also, again, even if you're not going to September in Honolulu, if you want to learn in person more, good atmosphere, the temple, the incense, and then the temple altar, you're welcome to join. But stay tuned. So I'm planning to offer in-person session too. Yeah. So again, today, thank you for being here. I hope to see you again next week. Thank you so much. Mahalo. Thank you.